Peaceful greetings. I'm the Moon Mama. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Today is the day governed by Jupiter, and the moon is in Capricorn. So we have a lot of good things going on that are really challenging. So the first thing I want to say is that I don't enjoy bringing what people will consider bad news to this community, to the work that we're doing, because there really is no bad news. Everything is an ebb and a flow. So I want to start by saying we're in a really challenging time right now. It is fucking hard, and we are being forced out of our comfort zones, and it really makes me it makes me emotional, because I know for myself that I'm being required to do things inside of myself that I never imagined that I would have to do, and that I struggle in doing. And I know that if I've been doing all this work for all these years and studying and preparing, and I'm having a hard time, I know everybody else is having a hard time too. So that I have compassion, and I'm not here to scare anybody. There is nothing to be afraid of. That's what I do want to say. But it's like standing at the bottom of a mountain that's very steep, and you know you have to get to the top of it. And you've seen other people get to the top of it, so you know it can be done. But you also know that it's going to require more of you than you've ever done. And that's what's going on right now in the astrology. And that's what you guys hear inside of me, because this is challenging. So today is a Jupiter day. Jupiter's in Capricorn, and Jupiter's been in Capricorn with Saturn and Pluto for the last, year. So Jupiter's going to be leaving Capricorn soon. So Jupiter is the planet of faith and knowing. And if you know, Jupiter governs Sagittarius. And if you know Sagittarians, they just know shit, right? Like if you talk to them and listen to them, they just seem to know what's going on. They just have a knowing. And so, I know I was married to a Sag. Ooh, was I married to a Sag? I was married to one of these motherfuckers. And he just knew everything. Like, if I would say something and he'd be like, he would finish my sentences, but it was in a way like he knew what I was thinking. He knew what I was feeling. He knew what was going on with me. And it angered me, because it felt like it took my own opportunity away from my own experience. But that's what Sag is. They are knowing. They have knowing. So, Jupiter in Capricorn is asking, can you access the knowing within you? Can you trust yourself, right? So it's like years ago when I started doing this work, I literally was like, I know the world is about to change. Like I knew it. I knew it so much. And I had to trust that what I knew was right, that I would step away. Like, so I quit a job. I quit 2 jobs because I was like, I just feel it. And I didn't have money. I didn't have other jobs set up, but I trusted myself. And so that's Jupiter and Capricorn, trusting yourself as all the structures come down, like all of our systems are coming undone, because Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn, and that is our structures, our social structures. So we're watching all of those social agreements and social structures come undone. And what you have to do is bring your attention to yourself and trust yourself and ask Spirit to assist you so that you can develop your knowing. And this energy is in a square with Mars in Aries, which is about your identity, which is why I'm teaching that Mars course and teaching you guys practices and rituals to help you access new energy, right? Because Mars in a square with Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto in Capricorn says that you've got to find new structures inside of yourself. You have to create an identity that allows you to build new structures. So for me, I've been doing new work. This is the work that I'm doing. I started teaching classes. I stopped writing for, I used to write for the Huffington Post, and I used to write for MSNBC, and I've written for all of these publications and things, and I just stopped all of that and started teaching classes and, really having faith in my own gifts and talents and abilities. Started doing readings, started really cultivating my own wisdom so that I could be of service in a new way. And so that's what we're all being asked to do. The moon is in Capricorn today, which is a double whammy for us, right? Capricorn is where Jupiter is, and the moon is in Capricorn, so it means that we have to be inside. It's quiet time. It's, time to spend time alone. It's this energy can feel depressive, like where you actually feel depressed. This morning I woke up at 4:30, which is my wake up time. And I wake up and then I just laid in the bed for like 45 minutes, which I'm like, I can't stand when I do that. But then I got up and I went to go do my meditation, and I, did my burning rituals, and I opened my window and I saw a star out there that was so bright. And I was like, what star is that? And I went and got my app to look at what star it was, and it's the planet Venus. The planet Venus was right at my window, and it's the precession of the equinox, where the sun goes above the horizon and goes into Libra. And then Venus, the star of love, there's a name for it. Like, there is the Masons, and then I can't stand when my memory just goes like right on camera like this, but I'm gonna let it be because it doesn't matter. But Venus, right? So Venus is restoration and love, and it's a blessing. And so I saw the star and I was like, oh, all is well. All is well. Like, I know the universe is caring for me and making sure that my needs are met. And so this is this faith thing, faith in the universe and in yourself. Like, when I quit the jobs that I quit, I didn't know how money was going to come. I didn't. And I would say to Spirit told me, get rid of your car, everything. I had a Toyota Prius that I loved, and I got rid of my car. And Spirit would just, I never missed a beat. I never missed a beat. Sometimes I would need money in like 10 minutes for something, and I didn't have it, and the money would show up in that instant. Like, I would say, Spirit, I need money. And the money was like, somebody would Venmo me, something would happen, right? And this is before I was doing all of this. So I'm saying that we've got to create a deeper relationship with ourselves and with Source and with what we're doing right now on the planet. We've got to ask the deeper questions and get clearer about who we are, and embody that knowing, that deep knowing that is irrefutable, that is indestructible, and that is fearless, right? One of the things that I remind myself of regularly is that I am not a victim at all. I'm a creator, and I'm not scared of anything here. Like, I don't want anything here. Like, I know that everything here is temporary, so none of it really matters ultimately, except for my relationship with God and my relationship with myself and my relationships with others. Those are the only things that are lasting. All the clothes, the jewelry, the cars, the money, all that stuff, it comes and goes. And so I live my life in that understanding, and that supports me in really, stepping out and being true. So today, while it's a Jupiter day, Jupiter in Capricorn, and the moon is in Capricorn, allow yourself to be in solitude. Allow yourself to question your thoughts and see, can you source that knowing that everything is for you, that the universe is here in service to you, that all your needs are met, that you can never go wrong, that you are invincible and indestructible, that there's something within you that is beyond this body. This body has limitations, but you yourself, the soul that you are, has no limitations at all. And it's a deep work. It's deep work, right? I am in the process of really forcing myself gently with love to let go of old identities, the old ways I've formulated my sense of self. For me, I've shared with you guys how I've had up to now this obsession thing that was anchored in my infancy with my parents having sex with one another in the bed with me. And so it created a imprint on my nervous system of this weird sense of pleasure that, you know what it's like when you watch, I'm gonna speak for myself. Like, if I watch pornography, I feel something in my body that creates excitement. It's like a brain patterning thing. And so that got patterned in me as a child. And so I've been working to undo that. And it's been the most challenging thing I've ever done. And the beauty of it is that the universe has sent me a beautiful man in my life who's like my friend, who's like, I really love you as a friend. I don't want to fuck you. You know what I mean? Like I really want to be in this space to assist you and me in healing. And this is not sexual in that way. This is something deeper. And like, it's exactly what I needed. It's exactly what I needed. But I had to let go of the ways that I've been patterning myself with men all these years to open up to a new way of being, a new identity, a new way of experiencing connection that actually feels more aligned with my heart and soul. So see the ways that you're needing to let go and the new identities that are emerging. See that. And as you do that, ask God to help you. Ask Goddess to help you, because the Goddess is really doing her job right now. And be astounded by what she offers you. All right. Please sign up for the Mars retrograde class. This is the class that's going to help us with this energy to shift our identities. And I'm getting the Mercury retrograde class ready now. All right. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.